Hey guys, Razor here. Happy Monday to you. Just getting into work and well, actually on my way. Just thought I'd make a few comments. Hope everybody's gonna have a great week. I know I had a great weekend, and I'm looking forward to some more streaming this week. I did set up um, a little Discord channel you guys can hop into. So I'm gonna start activating that, bringing that channel up, so you guys can watch the stream with me and make comments live while I'm streaming. Even with three monitors, it's too difficult to see the delay in the comments because of the delay with the OBS software that I'm using to stream. So it's kind of nice. I've watched a couple of Grumpy Old Gamer streams, and it's nice to be able to get in there and comment with what he's doing. The problem with Grumpy is that he's doing a lot of, he's ahead of me on a couple of the streams, and I don't want any spoilers. I like to experience stuff firsthand for myself, and experience them with you guys. Just my reaction. I don't know what I don't want to know what's coming up. But it's kind of nice to interact. We had some nice conversation. It's good. It keeps the gameplay, and plus some of you may be able to walk some of the things that I see. You can make comments on right away. That's kind of nice. So I'm gonna start doing that more often. So over the weekend, we did a lot of testing on Kingdoms. Game's coming along really well. I am really excited about that title. Just the Mountain Blade / Guild feel. Guild was always a great game for me. I like that genre. I like the aspect of the political system, the trading, good economy simulator. Roads went in with 2 patches, 2 days, just a great implementation. More content coming out on that. I'm really, really excited about that title. That looks so promising to be really a genre of its own. And can't say enough about Sci-Fi Max, Kaifi, whatever you want, however you want to pronounce it. It's Max to me. So I'm looking forward. Probably, if he gets enough done, there'll be a patch today on the developmental branch, so we might stream that tonight. Other title I'm looking at right now is Salig. That is more of a guild type game. I really, and with a lot of different twists, zooming in is pretty freaking cool. Same thing, interaction, family trees. Again, another economy sim. I like these types of games. I'm getting too old for the RPG, click, 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 smashing buttons and joysticks and shooters. Plus I don't feel like I'm using my brain. I like games that make me think, a little bit of micromanagement, moving, your workers around. And both those titles have that ability. They're going to have that ability, if not already. So I'm pretty excited to continue to work with those titles, and I'm happy to look at content for games like that. That's typically what you're going to see from me on my streams. Occasionally I'll do, or I will do streams on new. I like indie games. And indie developers, have a lot of respect for them, being a past developer myself, graphic designer, 3D modeler. I know the commitment and the time that goes into those types of games, and um, you know, it's a lot of work, a lot of work. 70-hour work weeks. It's brutal, and they need support. Even though there's funding options that I didn't have back in my day, it's still hard to develop a game and get your sales to keep the game afloat. So, it's great that you guys support these titles, give them feedback, constructive. The drama and the rants, that they're not helping anyone. So, cut them some slack. It is early access. You have to remember that. And especially when you're doing a beta branch, if you're involved in beta testing, you just have to take them as they go. And if it's not, if you don't like testing, don't opt in. Just wait for the main releases, and even then it's early access. So did play some Ark this weekend. My friends at Gamed Edge got me and my wife both hooked back in. We played that game for years. Big changes, a lot of changes in that game. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Andrea and Lost Soul. Thank you so much for giving us a hand and getting our little village set up, so we could get a good start. We haven't played in a long time, and we'd forgotten a lot, probably way more than we learned. And there's a lot of new content in there, so it's actually pretty cool. And that was all made possible through Game Edged and that whole community. So make sure you check out the information on that. Just a great community. They host the games I've talked to about before. They've got game servers that your contributions allow possible. You don't have to host it yourself. You got a community to play with, and they're great people. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It reminds me of the old days of playing the MMOs with a guild and getting on Vent and doing the raids and stuff. It was a lot of fun, and we made a lot of good friends. So anyway, I got to get to work. I hope everybody had a great weekend. And tonight, depending on what content gets released, I will possibly do a stream. And I have no doubt, maybe two. And then play a little bit of Ark with my wife and my friends on Game Edged. And until then, I will see you guys later on today. So have a great day, and be safe, and keep on watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate the subscriptions. I appreciate you guys watching the videos. Not for me, but for the people that I support, the games I support and review. And if they're not worth reviewing, you're not going to see them on my page. So these are titles that I think they're promising. God, they have a future, and they're going to be really good titles. And if I feel that a game is a turd, I'm not gonna help them out, especially if it's abandonware. So if any time in the future I stream one that does turn out that way, I apologize. I'm like you. I go out, I look at new titles, I buy them. I just tend to support their communities a little bit more. I do that because, again, my passion for development, and for early access, small companies, or just one developer trying to make a name. So anyway, with that, I will end this video, and I'll see you guys tonight. This is Razor, and I'll check you later. Thanks, guys.